What's up everyone, Polius here. Let's play some more Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. A couple of things you'll notice is, once you load the game, you actually get to pick, I didn't show the scene, but you get to pick between a couple of different locations. Second of all, my health is much lower than it should be. I thought I had a heart. Alright, so you can cut tall grass. You can cut shrubbery. Here is the graveyard. Alright, so, oh my goodness! Look at that guy, we're not even gonna mess with him. So, there are a couple of things to be aware of when you start the game. But hey, if you're at 1 health and then you reload, it'll be all better. What's in here? That classic fairy music. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. Great fairies look so much better in this game than they do in Ocarina of Time. They have not survived the transition to 3D very well. I really like their design. Oh, there's a whirlpool. Oh, yeah, there's another. One of these days I'll not walk over the trap so that you can see what it looks like. Anyway, fight! Aha! Ah! Giant enemy crab! And that thing is huge. It's the size of Link. Anyway, so we're gonna swing over this way. Got arrows. Just block arrows. I always like seeing how many times I could switch to block them. Also, you can do this. I'm right here, dude. You couldn't even see me. The heck's wrong with you? This way, magic shop. Waterfall of Wishing. Yep, we're gonna head up this way. Alright. I call those choo-choos now. I don't know what they're actually called, but... Anyway. Talk to this lady. The smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. I think it's interesting. So, in Western canon... Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. In a lot of Western fantasy canon, witches are bad news. I'm gonna try something. Just wanted to reset that guy. Get him out of the way. But in a lot of Japanese stories, games, and movies, witches tend to be that wise old lady who's a little quirky but always helps out. I mean, think about it. Like, there we go. This is the magic powder! Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. I think I have enough money. Oh, there it is. See that? That is what we're talking about. Come to the water... what did it say? Welcome to the magic shop. The waterfall of Wishing is just ahead. Okay, so we can't go to the waterfall yet. That's fine. Still playing around with the controls. But anyway, yeah, so they're bad news, but in Japanese stories, they tend not to be. Like, okay. Western canon. The freaking Beth. Oh yeah, so I can't actually get my shield to face downward. They had a graphical limitation, then just changed the story to be like, oh, the Hylians don't point their shield away from Death Mountain, which means everyone has to be ambidextrous. Octoroks! These guys almost had the perfect attendance record in Zelda games, but then Twilight Princess happened and there were no Octoroks. I think that was the biggest oversight of the Twilight Princess game. Okay, well that and the super long tutorial. But then, freaking... what is it? The, Skyward Sword happened, and it was terrible, and the tutorial was even longer. These guys immune to Boomerang? I thought not. There it is. Boomerang's actually really useful early in the game. Another thing it does is it picks stuff up. See? Oh, I can't get that heart all the way over there. I'll just pick it up. Oh no! Yeah, no, I was not a fan of Skyward Sword at all. It was a very frustrating experience. Oh, this is the wrong way. Honestly, just the tutorial was so long. There were so many bosses that were the exact same enemy. Just, it didn't do anything for me. Before we go to Kakariko. So, other thing. Lap. Sure, I'll deal with you later. Another fairy fountain. All sorts of goodies. Just destroy Hyrule. Bomb it. Burn it to the ground. You can, I can do it. No. Now I talk to him. Alright, take it, thief! You can actually get goodies from those guys. This marsh is so cool. There's nothing like this in any other Zelda game that I can think of. Or just soldiers are ambushing you out of nowhere, and you know, you're trying to survive as best you can. It actually feels like a whole army is after you. Those guys can actually drop some goodies. But in here, first, we get BAMs. Then we come back, re-enter. Oh, I screwed that up. Actually, I didn't really, but let's push the center, then push from the outside, or from the inside out. Alright, this is cool. I mean, most people probably know about this. These guys will drain your health and magic, but if you sprinkle fairy dust on them, they become fairies. There we go. Is this one? Yep. It's always the right for every choice. I don't know. This one just gives bombs. Oh no, they're everywhere! Boom, boom, boom. So, step through here, fish, and a heart. Now we are healed. Come on. Oh, ah. Take it, thief. I'll take it. So you can take this fish. Can I throw it at him? I don't remember. No. Ow. That's an archer. Then you can take the fish. Oh, shoot. There's actually two things you can do with them. And I actually just remembered the other one. Let me show it off, because it's actually pretty cool. Most people know that you can give the fish to the bottle guy and get a whole bunch of money, but it's such a long trek that it's not really worth it as a means of getting rupees. The better option, or the other thing you can do, you can take a fish, like, oh, you poor soul. Let me help you out. Even though I'm the one responsible for what happened to you. Oh. I could have sworn that if you threw fish in the water, they actually gave you things. I guess not. Alright, well, shows what I know. On to the Zelda. Oh, I want to go... yeah. North. Meh! Ah! Oh no! Oh! Deked him. Pressing wrong buttons. Yes, the reward isn't really worth the scratch, but I can't let him live. There's no, this is already open. There's another fairy fountain here. So you go in here. This game is pretty generous with the fairy fountains. Anyway, you climb up here, and you've entered the palace grounds. This place is just so cool looking. Oh, wow. And it's business. And entering here, you have an old man. I am indeed Sahasrara, the village elder and descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh, really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is looking for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Such a cool name. Sword of Evil's Bane. Why do we have to call it Sword that Seals the Darkness now? I think Evil's Bane is more evocative. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has worn the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Oh man, my options are yeah, or of course. Yeah! Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. Get him dancing. Dun, 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 dun. It's a very slow dance, but I'm just gonna rob you of your stuff. I never understood why people can't pronounce Sahasrara's name. Maybe I'm just, you know, that's money. I'm sure a lot of times people are playing it up for laughs. Oh, it always bugged me. Pronounce the names right. I'm the sort of person. Oh no! Things are scary. Ow! Don't do much damage though. Harmless statues. But anyway, one thing that I will always feel super ashamed about doing. Like, I'm not gonna say I never do it, but I will always feel ashamed about doing it, is making fun of somebody's name. It doesn't sit well with me. It's the weirdest thing. Like, all I think about is, okay, video game characters, sure, that's different. Whatever. But, like, in real life, I can't just, you hear someone making fun of another person's name, it's like, that name means something to them. Their parents gave them that name. There were hopes and dreams attached to that name. It's a cool looking sword. I don't think you fight with swords by running at me with it extended. I could be wrong. But anyway, so no, I don't like it. It bugs me. There should be something over here. I recall, is there a heart piece or is that a Link Between Worlds? It's Link Between Worlds. So yeah, that's me. I don't like it. I don't like seeing people have their names insulted. And if they didn't have that kind of attention first dungeon, they didn't have that kind of attention, then I feel like, it's even worse to insult them. Anyway, so just stepping in here and hearing that music for the first time. This is my first time playing a dungeon without my friends, without, anyone with me. I found this place. And now I'm fighting it alone. This big eye statue is just staring at me. I walk in here. And what are those? Tentacle monsters. It's so cool, like seeing that little switch, finding out how those work for first. And then, boom, cannonballs. Oh my god, how do I handle this? And then that big one is like, oh no. These stairs over here, right? Yeah. There's some goodies over here. See, rupees are easy enough to come by, but I hoard them like there's no tomorrow. Just wait for that to go by. Ah! The music catches the whole feel, too, of it just being this foreboding place of ancient power. Especially that whole brass section right there. So those are Stalfos. They're actually easy enough to deal with if you just boomerang them. Or spin attack. Both good options. Can't do anything here. You get to see, like, other parts of the dungeon, and this was so cool. So, fairies will revive you if you die. Oh, come on. But they only recover 7 hearts. Which is, you know, kind of the standard now. They used to, in Ocarina of Time, they recovered all the hearts. And it was, wow. Wow, I'm dropping from, you know, getting every heart back to only 7? How? It's terrible. It's terrible. Well, you know, I didn't realize that Ocarina of Time was the weird one at the time. And yes, I will be comparing this to Ocarina of Time a lot because that is kind of my, you know, I mean, I was expecting to see things like Gerudo and all, you know, just expecting to see all that stuff. So, it actually is often helpful to swing your sword just to send them backwards. I don't need to fight yet. I'm working on getting better at it, guys. Oh no, skeletons. So, yeah, you can tell for there that was obviously supposed to be those skeletons were climbing up from the ones that were on the ground. And I mean, it was a cool image, or a cool concept just to imagine it. It was these rickety bones knitting themselves together. On the compass, you can now pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. I don't know if anyone actually uses... I mean, I probably will, because again, it's been so long. So long since I've played this. I was actually going to save this as the December Let's Play. Link, it's I, Sahasrara. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here is a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. But, I can't push that. This is a one-way push because that's the only block that can move. Yeah, no, this was my first experience learning that dungeon items were for dungeon bosses. And this is something I think they need to bring back. The treasure chest is prominent. It's locked. If you have the big key, you might be able to open it, but you need the boss key to get to it. Who are you? Ah. Alright. These guys are super tough. But you can kill them with arrows once we get them. Actually, I want to show off a neat, other neat thing. And I watch a lot of these Let's Plays. I don't see a lot of people doing this. It's locked here, the big key. Most people don't go down here and show this off. Fairies! Come here. And then we teleport back. There's so many, like, little secrets in this game. And big ones too. Like there are a whole optional section where you can fight. Well, is it optional? I actually don't know. But there's a whole section where you can fight this, or get this awesome ice rod. It's one of my favorite items in the game. I'm very glad they brought it back for Breath of the Wild. I actually won. Ah, pressing the wrong button again. There it is. Key. But you get the ice rod. We'll get, I was actually thinking about going for that, but I think I need... No, I don't. I will get that next. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Boom. 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 Big old cannonballs. So, you're supposed to kill all the bad guys to release those. I guess I have to. It's not that hard. Just use the, Come on, you. Come here! Thank you. I always thought you could... I guess not. Anyway. So you can also just glitch through that and, you know, use invincibility frames to grab... to open the thing. But... Big key! You got the big key! This is the master key to the dungeon. It can open many locks with small ivory rails. Ow! Ow! Ah! Let's see, now you know. I'm sure power. Alright. Okay. Oh. First death. I forgot. In this one, if you release the fairy, it's just released. Oh, I need to catch this one. Good fairy. Anyway. That was embarrassing, but I was also a mechanic that I had forgotten. So, I don't feel too bad. And frankly, landing the, landing the, magic powder is tough. You got the bow! You can shoot arrows until you run out. I have 30 arrows. This is terrifying. They're just throwing their heads at me. Stairs slow me down. Are they running away? Looks like. So now, we go here with the bow. Oh, I missed. One shot, one kill. Alright, well we're gonna jump back down here. Catch a fairy. And just heal up. So here's the other thing I really like about Link to the Past. So you go here. It's not time for the boss yet. There's like this whole other section. Like, the boss has his own special gauntlet. Ow. These guys drop a lot of money, though. Oh. I think it's a lot cooler. It's like... Part of that's because the, I'm short of magic power, right? Part of that's just because the whole... You know, you usually get the boss key earlier. There it is. Anyway, we're gonna go over here first. So if I pop this, I get the magic power back. It's like, oh wow, look at all those rupees. But really, that's what? It's not a whole lot. It's... There we go. Alright, I can do this. 45 plus 45, it's only about 90 rupees. It looks like a lot, but we've gotten more in single treasure chests. Alright, let's open this up. So this puzzle is a good first. Oh, never mind. Was this the one I'm thinking of? No. So I was thinking of having to push the block or the statue. Ah. Forget. Can you hold the arrow? No. What? Your eye was open, sir. It was wide open. Eyes wide open. There we go. So, fake, real. Oh no! Cannonballs everywhere. I'll find the real one. I'm actually surprised I managed to get around all that. So now we have a... That's not a Gora. I forget what their names are. But these big red guys, and you have to hit them with arrows. It's the only way to kill them. What's in here? Oh, heart. So I'm short on arrows. Oh. It's always so satisfying to pull that off. Got one. Come on. And give me my... Oh no, I missed stuff. Oh well, boss time. That's fine. I actually... Ah, terrible. I actually like hitting them a whole bunch, so that they're, the last one is very weak. Come on. Ah, yes. So now he should be much weaker to, arrows. Nope. Or he should just be easier to kill. There it is. Yeah, most bosses in this game have a pinch mode like that, where, you know, they're very low, so they start attacking. And here we go! First pendant. Get! Oh, man. That music. I don't think... Do they have anything that triumphant now in Zelda games? You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrara. 2 pendants remain. And you get full healed and full magic. Ding! And it takes you straight out. I don't think that any Zelda game still has stuff that sounds that triumphant. Maybe Breath of the Wild. Or, you know, I don't even need to fight you. I'm just gonna go this way. What's down here? Nothing. Alright. Could have sworn there was a heart piece around here. I am misrememberifying it. Oh! You got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against the evil that overtook the place, when 7 wise men created the seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link. I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants, and carry this with you. It's a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. He gives you the Pegasus shoes, and you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. Helpful item is hidden in the cave on east side of Lake Hylia. Get it! And yeah, we're gonna go get that. So, Pegasus boots are one of the best items of the game. You're gonna be hearing this sound a lot, because this is how you get around the game. Whee! Alright, where to next, guys? South? So, there's the treasure they're talking about, and that's the ice rod I mentioned. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for that. So, one thing that people do to get around faster is save and quit, reload their game, and then go from where they want to go. So, for example, if we want to start the sanctuary, which I do for a moment. Sorry, I know, no running in church. Sorry about that. Not sorry. And it just... Actually, before I do that, there is a couple secrets. Is there one up here? Yeah. Aha! What was that? Hey! Oi, you! Yeah. So now we can destroy these. Go in here. And a treasure chest. Art piece. Awesome. There's one other, I think, down this way that I need to get. You have to wait. You have to wait. I do. Alright, so we need to go back towards... Zoom! It's just like he's on a horse, basically. That's the way I always thought about it, is, you know, yeah, they're boots, but that's fortune teller, we don't need it. Is it this one? Nope. It's this one. Yay, I'm rich! So we go over here. There's a library. Library? What wealth of knowledge do we get from this? Why, a book. Found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. I'm surprised that Medora hasn't, like, you know, especially in the older games, you know, or well, the Skyward Sword type games, where they're talking about the origins of Hylia. Why we don't hear about Medora then? Anyway, what's going on here? Yeah, Link, I'm quarreling with my brother. I sealed the door to his room. That poor man is starving! They break the door open and he's like, oh shoot. So the door is open again. Oh, okay, I should make up with my brother. And give him some food, you monster! No, he's fine. Oh, Link, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? Oh. Find out for yourself, jerk. You can reach the goal within 15 seconds. We'll give you something good. Ready, set, go! Is it this way? And I think I failed. 9 seconds. Aha! Qualified. Pretty piece of heart. I almost jumped down and would have had to do it all over again. That would be the worst. I love these, bonk. Oh wait, I need that rupee! I forget. Is this just the treasure chest game? Bomb! I'm coming in! Police! Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Broke even. Alright, there's just... I think one other treasure that we're gonna get, and we'll start at Link's house. Get rid of him. And dash away! Nothing we can do over there yet, so I'm not gonna bother. Ow. But... sneaky. I keep pressing the wrong button. Harry? Come here! Thank you. We'll break this and sneak in here. Oh, it's a fairy fountain. I forgot. I thought it was something better. Alright. Well. My friends, this has been a wonderful episode. I have enjoyed it greatly, but it is time for us to go our separate ways. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave likes, comments, and what have you. I look forward to hearing from people. I'll see you all next time.